welcome to World Now at 4. I am Peace Ogenegbawe. First, let's look at the headlines. Amid security challenges, Nigeria celebrates Democracy Day. Rebels claim capture of DR Congo border town. On international scene, U.S. House Select Committee won 10 goals to 0. Now the news in detail. Nigerians gathered today for Democracy Day celebration at the Eagle Square, Abuja. The ceremony featured performances by the Army, Navy, Air Force and Police as students from different schools and other well-meaning Nigerians cheered them during the various forms of display. In attendance were former President Goodluck Jonathan, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, presiding officers of the National Assembly, service chiefs, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Youth Corps members, and former cabinet members under President Yar Adua Babagana Kinigbe, who was the running mate of the winner of the 1993 presidential election, MKO Abiola. The president's slow and quick time. At the interdenominational service to mark Nigeria's Democracy Day celebration to the pains and sufferings of Nigerians, United and prosperous Nigeria lamented that things were not working as they ought to.
Currently, Nigeria is in pains and can be felt in every part of the nation and in every sector of our national life. We call on our political leaders, particularly those who have presented themselves to be elected into leadership offices in 2023, to our pains, our concerns, our apprehensions, to address them fair and just decisions, and to bring Nigeria together as one united nation.
Wale Oke also admonished the security agencies to look into the claims of kidnapped prelates of the Methodist Church of Nigeria, His Eminence Samuel Kanu Uche, and bring the culprit to book.
And some people want us to believe that the church is not under severe persecution. We beg to differ. The burning of several churches, the killing, be heavily investigated so we can deal with this hydra-headed monster that's engulfing our nation.
Also, during the interdenominational Thanksgiving to mark Democracy Day, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who was represented by Secretary to the Government of the Federation, that is SGF Boss Mustafa, said the present administration has been able to make certain achievements in recent years.
We have been progressively proving that we have what it takes to run an open, honest, transparent government that guarantees the rule of law and secures every corner of the nation. That in this decade, we can lift 100 million people out of poverty and guarantee equal access to education and opportunities for our women, bringing to fruition the most comprehensive social welfare program for the poor and vulnerable on this side of the planet. We know the challenges, we live with them. But we also know, and we have seen, in the words of Paul the Apostle, that in all these things, we are more than conquerors.
Sung ministrations from various choirs and prayers for the nation and leaders were highlights of the event.
Persecution of family or parent not separated.
Awali has approved the appointment of State House of Assembly Speaker Nasiru Magaria as Amirul Hajj, that is the leader of Hajj pilgrims of the state for the 2022 Hajj. This was contained in a statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Kabiru Baralabi, in Gusau on Monday. When the Welcome back. The M23 rebels of the Eastern DR Congo spokesman have claimed to have captured the border town of Munagana near Uganda. Willie Ngoma, the M23 spokesman, of Representatives on its second public hearing of the month on Monday, adding that though Trump and his advisors knew he had in fact lost the election, it was revealed that today's hearing will include testimony from conservative Republican election attorney Ben Ginsberg and former Trump campaign manager Bill Stepien, according to a press release from the committee. Away from that story, let's get down to business news. Do stay with us. Welcome back. 32 states in Nigeria, including Rivers and Kaduna, did not attract any foreign investment in the first quarter of 2022. Anambra State and the Federal Capital Territory attracted investors during the period. Nigeria, a decrease in $0.9 billion. He also added that twin factors of a good investment climate, as well as a good perception of that climate, would have to be present.
Welcome to Sport News in Africa on World Now at 4. I'm Richard Adam. Super Eagles of Nigeria defeated Sao Tome and Principe 10-0 to record our first away game in the African Cup of Nations qualifying series. The Super Eagles, who won their first game against Sierra Leone by 2-1 in Abuja, recorded their first goal through striker Victor Osimhen, following an assist from Moses Simon. Moses Simon later got the second goal of the game with an assist from Victor Osimhen in 28 minutes, while the third goal came from Terry Murphy, while Victor Osimhen got a brace before half-time. Nigeria recorded an away victory with a 10-win against Sao Tome and Principe, with goals coming from Ademola Lukman, Etebo Ogenekaro, Mano Dennis, through a penalty, who got a 10th goal. Give Nigeria will win in Agade, Morocco. Away from the Nigerian game now, South Africa International Lennis Ojeda has hailed Netball South Africa's decision to sign contracts with national team players. So the goal shooter is among 24 members of the squad who have been handed deals which are based on performance. It is the first time the South African Federation has contracted players and An Australia-based projector says the move will help secure their careers. The move also comes ahead of the year's Commonwealth Games scheduled for August in Bayham, United Kingdom. And that's the sport news on World Now at 4. I'm Richard Badu.
Welcome back. United States campaigners have welcomed the potential cross-party deal on gun safety reforms, but stressed that the proposals do not go far enough. David Hogg, a survivor of the 2018 Parkland school shooting in Florida, said it is progress even if small. Ex-lawmaker Gabrielle Giffords, injured in a 2011 shooting in Arizona, said it was an important step forward. The plans include tougher checks for buyers under the age of 21 and cracking down on illegal gun purchases. They were announced by the cross-party group of the United States Senators on Sunday, and the U.S. President Joe Biden also said the plans were steps in the right direction, but they fell far short of what he and many Democrats have been calling for. Recent attempts to tighten gun laws in the United States, which has the highest rate of firearms death among the world's wealthy nations, have failed to get the required support in Congress. And that's World Now at 4. But before we go, here are the headlines again. We told you that a